Next on The Final Word, these Pinoy artists' signature style caught the attention of an international footwear brand. We talked to JD Cortez, Quix Maiquez, Egg Fiasco, and Von Alcantara next. And speaking of artistry, this global footwear brand has worked with the likes of Beyoncé, Pharrell Williams, and Kanye West. Now, Adidas joins forces with Filipino artists, shining a light on the one-of-a-kind Pinoy style. Now, speak with JD Cortez, Quix Maiquez, Egg Fiasco, and Von Alcantara right here on The Final Word. Wow! All under one roof.
Yeah.
All the top graffiti artists in the country. And Adidas right here, collaborating with all of these artists. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you, Sir Rico.
All right, JD, let's start off with you. We just mentioned Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, Kylie Jenner, all these global artists. And now you're working with top Filipino graffiti artists. How did this come about?
Well, first and foremost, Adidas, as you know, is a creator brand. So we really want to promote creativity, collaboration, and more importantly, we know that Filipinos have their gift in their own right, and we are skilled. We have global talent, which has to be seen, and that's why we really want to link with Filipino artists such as Quix, Egg, Jappy, Agoncillo, and of course, our new hyperlocal artist, Von.
Of course, this is all an experiment, no, that you started. How successful has this collaboration been?
Well, sold out. So
just two words, huh? Sold out.
So I think it's been very successful because another thing that we want to do, Adidas is a consumer-obsessed brand. So we really want to give back to our consumers, to our Filipinos. And that's why this is what resonates with them. And that's why, thus, our projects with local artists such as Quix, Egg, Jappy, and hopefully Von in the future, sold out.
And of course, Adidas Philippines started out with Quix. You know, Quix is a very famous graffiti artist, not only locally, but also internationally. I mean, we just don't see your art, Quix, in public places, but now in toys and even canvases. Yes. What did you think of this collaboration, putting your art style on a sneaker?
Well, first and foremost, it was one of my bucket lists to be able to collaborate with a brand that I've always been using in my toys since 2012. A lot of my collectors would notice that I was already representing Adidas even before the official collaboration started. So I'm just honored to be a part of.
And how long did it take you to put, you know, this art on a sneaker? Right now, you have two collabs with Adidas.
Yep. The process, are you asking?
The process, yes.
It took me, me and my team worked on a lot of studies, and we gave Adidas choices. And of course, the ones that we wanted to push for hardest were the ones that were approved. So we're very happy with that, and we're very proud of the collabs that we were able to come up with.
All right, after Quix, it's now Egg Fiasco, following on your footsteps. So Egg, how challenging was it to come up with the design? I mean, and you know, the pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, to work with an international brand like Adidas.
Yeah, it's challenging because it's a different platform. Like the usual work I do with murals and paintings. It's very challenging to design a shoe. So when we started doing the design with my friends, it's really hard. I was thinking to instead of putting straight up my artwork to stick on the shoe, I decided to like come up with a easy to use wearable shoe. And
let's bring the shoe towards Egg Fiasco. Maybe you could check out how did this all come about.
So yeah, this is it. And I have a very favorite section here. This is the sock liner, and I put my alter ego, which is
there it is.
A monkey alter ego. So. Basically, this
why is the monkey alter ego? Were you born in the year of the monkey?
No, I always climbs. It's a long story, but you know, my friends and relatives always call me monkey when I was a kid, because I always climb anywhere. And I like the character monkey because it kind of relate to my personality when I was growing up.
And what about you, Von? What is this collaboration that you have with Adidas? It's not a shoe.
It's not a shoe. Basically, Adidas chose me. I was shortlisted as I think they have 6 artists in the list, and I was the one chosen to spearhead this project, to be the first hyperlocal artist of Adidas Philippines, and I was tasked to design logo types for Adi Club. So I designed 12 logo types. I considered the different demographics, the target audience. So I made designs for music, for sports, for the different cultures, and the people will see it when they visit the brand center, when they go to the maker lab, and they'll be the artists themselves because they'll be able to use my designs to design their own tote bag, the shirts, caps, and even the shoe.
So basically a mix and a match.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's right.
So, JD, tell us, we have so many talented artists, no, across the Philippines. How do you basically cut them down into these artists?
Well, definitely, like for example, for Quicks, we've seen them in other cultural events because Adidas is like very culture-driven as well. And it's really just research. We look for a lot of Filipinos online, on the ground, but it's really the ones who really showed the most authenticity. That's how we shortlist them eventually. Like, if it's really fit for them and for the project, that's how we choose our artists. And of course, they should really have the 3 values of Adidas, which are creativity, confidence, and collaboration. So.
And Quicks, share with us, how does this collaboration with an international shoe brand raise awareness, on the marketability of Filipino artists, not only here, but also overseas?
Yes, back in 2012, not a lot of people were aware of us. Toy designers and graffiti artists were quite unheard of here in the Philippines. And it actually allowed us, social media allowed us to expose ourselves. And then as the years went by, the Filipinos also were able to be exposed to these kinds of cultures, and we're very happy that Adidas took us into their home for us to be able to expose ourselves more to a bigger audience around the world. So we're very proud of that.
And Egg, how does it feel like that your shoe is not only sold here, but also in other Southeast Asian countries?
Yeah,
Sold out.
Surprising.
Sold out also.
It's surprising.
That's the byword in this interview, sold out.
Yeah,
It's
but
great.
it's really challenging, but it's really fulfilling to design a shoe. Not only available here in the local, but in Southeast Asia.
And was it challenging for you, Vaughn? Was there a lot of pressure on your shoulders working with an international global brand?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I enjoyed working on this project because Adidas gave me the freedom to design whatever I feel like designing. So I have full control from conceptualization to execution. So nothing changed in my process. I actually enjoyed it, and I hope the people will like the designs that I made for Adidas.
And Quicks, what is your advice to young, aspiring artists who look up to you as a role model to make it big in this industry?
For me, it always boils down to being true to yourself. Because as I mentioned to Egg before, I really appreciate that they took me in to their culture in graffiti. Egg was actually my teacher in graffiti. And then Egg would ask me questions about toy making. So we had an exchange of knowledge about our cultures. And it all boils down to being true to your culture and then attracting the people who appreciate that culture. And they know if you're true to yourself because everything that you do, the craft that you do will be natural and beautiful from the start.
Being true to yourself.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Egg? What is your advice to aspiring artists?
Well, it's the same. It's it's really cliche to say this, but there's something that you love doing, or rather obsessed doing. That's where you focus on, and just continue doing it. Rather, kasi may mga highs and lows naman sa sa art. And if you continue doing it and slowly, but you're moving forward. And yeah, that's it. That's I think that's the only thing I can say about that.
That's great advice from Quicks and Egg. And JD, after Quicks, Egg, Von, and of course Jappy, what's next in terms of celebrating Filipino artists?
Well, definitely the brand as a creator brand will still continuously push for our creativity and our collaboration and confidence. So, yeah, can't disclaim anything so far, but yeah, impossible is nothing. We will still be the Adidas creator brand we are, and we will keep pushing for Filipino talents like Quicks, Egg, Jappy, and Von.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us right here on the Final Word Friday edition. And of course, we're joined by Tech63.
Logo designed by
Club.
Von.
Designed by
Von.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
you, sir.
thank you so much
Thank you.
for promoting and
you for having
celebrating
us.
the Filipino artist. JD Cortez, Quicks Maikes, Egg Fiasco, and Von Alcantara. And before we go, here are words from painter Vincent van Gogh. Great things are done by a series of small things brought together. And that's the final word this Friday, June 15th. Join us again on Monday for Music and News, Music and Trust. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'm Rico Hizon. Stay safe, stay healthy. Good night.